I remember coming across Key Bridge, because regardless of what I did in Maryland, regardless of what I did in Virginia, until I did it in DC, it didn't count.
Right. This is true. We know so many guys that were so good, but life is life. You know they're not going to make it to the NBA, but their game could easily.
Right. The barbershop is the pulse of the city. Chop it up with you for a minute. They really watching and they really care. See if you got the pulse on DC hoops.
Nah, that's him.
Oh, he got it over here? He got all the hoop over there? Let me go over here then. I want to know who got all the pulse on DC hoops. Growing up, I played in all the summer leagues. And sometimes, to me, I think I had better games playing the Urban Coalition than I did at Georgia Tech.
Of course.
How big is summer basketball, grassroots basketball to you?
That's big. That's real big. And it's true. Our summer league is crazy. You're right. And it's a lot of stars. People used to be gathered everywhere to watch them games, man. We had to climb fences, whatever. Our different leagues gave kids hope that didn't have hope. Basketball took some guys places that they would have never been able to travel. Right. You know that. I'm sure you do. You know what I'm saying? I got a little history with you on that.
Your little man.
She's supposed to come in here.
What school you went to? Cardozo.
Sheik was in the Slam magazine. There was a lot of guys like wondering why this guy not in the league. He used to beat the hell out of us on the blacktop for years.
Right.
That's Sheik right there, what he's talking about.
Look like Sheik can still go. Look like Sheik can still, look like he still can go. Come on in, man. Let's see somewhere. Come on in and get this conversation. How many leagues would you play in the summertime? Because I remember I may play a game at Jelliff at 10, a game at Sidwell at 3, and then get to the Kenner League at 7.
That's about right. You had to play in every summer league to get your name out there.
Right.
Back in the day, there wasn't no social media that say, oh, this guy right here from DC is one of the best players, come check him out. They traveled through word of mouth and through that phone. And you knew guys came from all over just to see the best of the best. When Allen Iverson came in town, nobody knew who he was. And we stayed together all the time, working out, trying to get him that crossover, that DC crossover and everything. When we was playing street ball, playing with these guys, people knew who Bubba Chuck was in DC before he even started playing at Georgetown.
Bubba Chuck, it's showtime!
Shoot it. You better shoot it. Shoot it.
This is where it all started. Grassroots, the blacktop. You ask yourself, where'd you learn your crossover? Where'd you learn your jump shot? Where did you learn to compete and love the game of basketball? Right here, the Goodman League. So many of us came here dreaming about a future in basketball. Today, Hall of Fame journalist David Aldridge covers the NBA, but he grew up in DC soaking up the stories of these courts. The neighborhood's right across the street.
Right.
You wake up, you put your shoes on,
Let's go.
You grab your water jug, and you go see how good you are.
There was always somebody on the court that would embarrass you. So as a fan, I was always like, who's playing today? Who's playing today?
Kevin Durant played out here.
Yep.
Michael Beasley's played out here. Victor Oladipo's played out here.
And they played with all the legends here of the Goodman, like Baby Shaq and Baltimore Lou and all those guys. And there was no big timing or nothing like that. They were all just hoopers. I grew up like 5 minutes from Turkey Thicket where Elgin Baylor played. So you knew those stories when you grew up. Hey, Elgin played here. Dave Bing played on this court.
Right.
So you knew that as a kid. And so that was passed down. We need to do a better job passing down that history to the next generation so they understand that this is a sacred place.
My man.
My dude.
DMV, that's how we do it.